Well, hey there, and welcome back. This is Teresa Figures It Out, trying new ingredients I've never tried before. Do you often walk by the grocery store aisles and think to yourself, I've never tried this or that, and then you get excited about it, but you have your list, and then you get home, and then you make your normal things that you always make, and then you totally forget about that ingredient when you're making a new list, and then you get to the grocery store, oh yeah, that thing, I wanted to do it. I do that all the time. I decided to make a new series where I go into the grocery store and I grab something that I've never had before. And I'm kind of ready for the adventure of figuring out new fruits and vegetables and different meats that I've never made. I'm a pretty good cook, but there's still a lot of things that I've never made. And I think that this series is going to teach me a lot. On this episode, I'm going to be making kohlrabi. This is kohlrabi. These are pretty small, I think. I've seen other ones that are bigger. I've been interested in this for a while, like a food nerd that I am. It's a very versatile vegetable. It can be eaten raw or cooked, and I'm going to try two different ways today. I'm going to do a roasted kohlrabi and then also a kohlrabi slaw with some apple. I'm gonna actually take the leaves off. They're not the best looking leaves, but they're not terrible. And I'm gonna use them for a different recipe later on. I'm gonna struggle to peel this kohlrabi, so I thought that we would do a little shallow dive. It's nutritionally dense, high in vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. It's a cold hardy, cruciferous vegetable in the family of cabbage and broccoli, and it comes in green and purple. And some people call it the cabbage turnip. The taste is mild and sweet, like a cross between a broccoli stem and a cucumber with an apple-like texture. It can be eaten raw in salads, slaws, or with dip, or cooked, roasted, steamed, or added to soup. Kohlrabi's popularity is growing in the US, but it is most popular in Germany, Eastern Europe, and India. In the US, our biggest grower is the state of California, with the states of Michigan and Wisconsin coming behind that. Here I'm doing a large dice on the kohlrabi for roasting. I already peeled it. It was actually very difficult to peel. I don't know if maybe my peeler just needs to be replaced. But again, I'm just doing a very large dice so I can get big chunks out of my roasted kohlrabi. In a large bowl, I'm just going to combine my large chunks of kohlrabi with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and eventually some garlic. After the initial roast of the kohlrabi, you want to grate some Parmesan and then top the kohlrabi with the Parmesan, put it back in the oven. Here I'm starting my second preparation of the kohlrabi. I'm going to cut these into smaller matchsticks. I will then also cut an apple to try to be almost exactly the same size. For my salad, I'm going to combine some olive oil, some Dijon mustard, some honey, salt and pepper, balsamic vinegar, parsley, and a whole shallot. I felt like roasted walnuts would go really well with this salad, so
I just put some in a pan, warm them up until you could smell them, that really nice nutty flavor, and then combine that with my salad and my dressing.
I might be on Team Jicama. I don't know. I gotta try it and see, but it was pretty easy. I will say that peeling it was harder than I thought it was gonna be, but I do wonder if that's because it's not really in season, and the jicamas that I have were kind of small. I've seen them be much larger. So the first thing that we'll go ahead and try is the roasted jicama with the Parmesan. It looks so good. It's got all those crispy bits and edges. That's really good. I didn't expect it to taste like that. Jicama has, or I keep saying jicama. Oh my goodness. I mean kohlrabi. I was thinking jicama because they seem like they're very close cousins, but this is definitely kohlrabi. I'm sorry, kohlrabi, that I was throwing you under the bus there. Whoopsies. Kohlrabi is very versatile and similar to a jicama. Can be cooked or raw. That was super delicious. The Parmesan goes really well with that. I'm gonna try a little bit of the salad now. Yeah, that's really good. Super crunchy, goes really well with the apple. Is really similar to a jicama in that thing. I kind of wonder what a kohlrabi jicama apple salad would taste like, but it's a great vegetable. You should definitely pick it up if you haven't eaten it before, and stop walking by those ingredients that you've never made. Just pick one out, make one tonight. I hope to see you next time. Bye.